Welcome back. Wednesday. We are on a live adrenaline tricking leave, anything and everything tricking. Guys, we are on the final countdown to November 14th, 15th, Las Vegas at Resort World. I am so pumped. As always, I have Jimmy and Maguire Kane, founder and CEOs with me. We're here. We're doing it. Maguire, unfortunately, last night, we had some very tough breaking news. Our reigning champion, Michael Guthrie, is out for November 15th due to an injury, and we'd love to hear more about it.
Totally. Well, chat, what's up, everybody? Drop a hello. We're excited to have everybody on. But, to start out, this is part of the business. This is part of tricking, not even just tricking, this is part of sports. I mean, injuries happen. This is going to be something we're going to see more and more, as we have more and more events. And, this is the first time we're seeing Michael out of an event. But it's happened every single event we've done. There's always injuries that come into play and other things. And, that's our job to pivot on that sense. But update on Guthrie. He's in great hands right now. Spirits are high. He is really optimistic about getting back on the battle floor as soon as possible. We just need some more clarity on what the injury is exactly moving forward. Once we see a little bit more with the doctors, and we can start to get a more and more of an understanding on what that timetable coming back is going to look like.
This is a big show today. I mean, when was the last time an adrenaline event was not headlined by this guy? But, Maguire and I were talking about this. This is the beauty of the league, right? You don't have to force someone to push through an injury potentially for a battle, because the next time you have the opportunity to battle and showcase your skills is a year away, right? You have that opportunity now ongoing year round. So we're going to get him back. We're going to get him back for the next one. He's already on the road to recovery, but that's the best part about the league. You're going to see all of your faces, all of the athletes' faces active much, much more frequently. So, rest up, Mike, and we're excited to get you back for the next one.
Totally. And he will be at the event, everybody. Don't worry about that. We're still going to see Michael at the event. He's in good spirits. No one likes this. No one wants to see this happen to anybody. But again, it's our job to get him back as safely as possible as well. That's priority number one, because he's got a long career ahead of him. And we want to make sure that we can continue to extend that out as much as possible. But he will be at the event. He's got to be there. You guys will be able to see him. He's going to be very active in other ways. So, again, this happens. This is sports, but prayers up for him, and we get him back as soon as possible.
For sure. I think, like you guys said it best, like sports injuries, that's just kind of a part of the game, right? In any sport, you watch these NBA, NFL, all these games, and there's injuries where people, are out, but they come back even stronger. And I think that's the best part of it, is that we get to see the bounce back, because a lot of times, you it almost tests their integrity in a sense, right? It's like, can you get hurt? Can you go through the process of rehab, and then can you come back at an even bigger level? So I think that's what we're all very excited to see. And again, Michael, rest up. We're excited. We get to still see you at the event, and I'm sure all of our fans that are coming to the event would also still love to see him. So it's going to be super cool. But on the other side of things, we have his opponent, Alexander Andersen, on with us today. Oh, there he is. Welcome.
Yo, what's
How
up?
are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good to have you back on the show, as always.
Thank you.
Tell us how you're feeling. I know there's a lot of feelings probably out there with everything going on.
Uh, there is some mixed feelings, honestly. I felt like things were off already from the start. And now having the confirmation of him pulling out. The thing is that what I think is so funny though is that he's the guy who said that I quit on myself. Remember? So, him going through an injury, of course, like it's gonna be fun to see how everything plays out if he even ever gets back to battling and come back to the floor. But if if not, then sure, you know what I mean. It is what it is. Got some mixed feelings about it, but I think it's gonna be a great battle anyway. With him or without him, regardless, it's gonna be a great one. Yeah.
Totally. Well, I mean, again, you've been training for a very long time for this battle, and now knowing this close to the event, your opponent is getting switched up. Give us a little insight of how that preparation, how that training is now almost getting shifted
Mhm.
in a way, or is it a same plan, doesn't matter who it is?
Well, the thing is that it will still be the same plan of just just demolish the one in front of me. But besides that, like I'm still putting in the training that like anyone that's even in this league, like it doesn't matter who it's gonna be, like is worthy enough to do to do the battle, and everybody's so good. It's a reason why we're all the best athletes in the world competing here at this stage, you know. So like Jimmy said last time, I remember he said like it doesn't matter, like on one end it's going to be one of the best in the world against another guy that is in the best in the world. So it's gonna be the same strategy. Might change up some combos here and there, but I have to know first who that would be, so I know how to structure it and also plan it out. You know.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Well, I'm sure it's tough for you to not get the kind of that moment at redemption after the last battle. But how are you
Yeah.
kind of bottling that up and using it as fuel for, still it is a title match that we're going to be announcing
Yeah.
very shortly who your opponent is here. But how are you bottling
Uh-huh.
that up into the next match?
I think he's just gonna be um uh like in Norwegian we have a saying that you put uh I'm gonna say the saying in Norwegian and then explain it. Man kaster bensin på bålet. Du kaster bensin på bålet. And that means that um that you put like fuel on fire so it just fires up more, you know. And I think with me being frustrated of not getting the battle, um, of course it's sad, but I feel like the way that I cope with it is just uh, I just got to train harder, and next time that I will battle him, I'll just demolish him and just put him back into retirement. Yeah.
Well, we are excited that we still have you and we get to see you perform on the big stage. As always, I know I'm pumped, but the world is waiting. The chat is waiting. Alexander, let's see who you will be facing in the interim title for 1v1 tricking.
I'm here to show you that things different now.
Talk is cheap, we'll see. Same work gets put in every day.
Let's just hope you do more than double. Everything comes down to November 15th, bro.
Adrenaline Men's 1v1 tricking champion Michael Guthrie is out indefinitely due to a shoulder injury. Who will step up to face Alexander Andersen next?
Yeah. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From bench to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Hey, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Hey, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Hey, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Hey, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. From the tunnel to tip off, we dialed in, letting it rain like I'm Kristaps, a unicorn, something the league never seen. Like Kevin in Houston, the Rockets are ready for liftoff. Amen to the doubters and haters, we pissed off. I'm giving it more than I give off. Worked my whole life to get better and stronger, was hurting, but that turned to something I live on for real.
Winning the title, for me, it means the fucking world.
This is wild. This
Goosebumps,
is
man.
wild.
Bums, people. That is a big time announcement. Alexander, how you feeling, man? Eathan Turner versus Alexander Andersen interim 1v1 championship title match.
Let's hope Ethan turns up and not turn down.
Oh,
Well, I feel this is actually, bro. There's a lot of things going through my mind now, to be honest. Wow. I think this is gonna be really, really, really good fucking battle. Like just knowing that Eathan also tricks the same way as me, and we have such a different style, but um, I feel like it's a really interesting one because I have a whole different aspect. Like he said on the live that he was on, that the creative stuff of him is not that something that he usually does, and me battling Eathan now instead of him battling Daisuke, I think this is gonna be a really interesting. It makes me play a lot more around of what I was planning to do. You know, now I can I can play with him. Like I'll play with him a lot on this one. This is a great one. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Well, I am truly very excited that this battle's happening because, audience, to give you guys a sneak behind the curtains here, this was a battle that we actually were planning to have as the contender battle. We were really looking forward to having Alexander versus Eathan happen. And then with how other things pivoted around, Alexander got slotted up. So, the world happens in mysterious ways. And this was a battle that we've been wanting to put together for a long time. What Eathan's been doing really over the last 8 to 10 years in tricking has been truly amazing. And then Alexander, what you have done over the last 8 to 10 years, I think both of you guys have put in so much work and energy. So I'm really excited because I think one thing too on Eathan and you, Alexander, when you guys battle, it's different when it's in a setting like this. When you both know I'm here to battle, it's a completely different person than what we've seen before from both of you guys. So I think seeing both of you guys at your peak, knowing you're here to battle, that's what you're here to do. I think this battle is about to get really crazy, and I think it's a great championship match.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. I think it's like the thing that I know that he might have a problem with is working under pressure, you know. And I'm gonna play a lot around that. It's gonna be such a fucking fun time. I can't wait. I can't wait. Ethan, it's over,
Tell
bro. You go this way.
Tell me about the shift in strategy. I mean, he tricks a different way than Mike. He tricks same side as you. How does that
Yeah.
affect your combo structure? How you're throwing down, the pacing and cadence of
Nothing.
your tricks? Nothing.
It doesn't change like the way that I'm training. Like it doesn't change anything. It's just the way that I would put more into, because I know like just he's what, like he's just another guy who does focusing on the kicks and front swings. You know, it's nothing changed. Like just like Mike, and he just like Mike does a lot of gating switches. Nothing changes so much. Like it's kind of the same preparation. The only thing is that with few certain things that I would change up would be like just the combo structure of what I would put into um, just showing that I'm playing more around instead of having to do this or do that or whatever, you know. It's just the small details now. Some things I can take out to put in for later, and some things I can just like shoot out for one combo, because I know that. Yeah, I don't want to spoil that, but yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man.
Well,
I'm not changing too much. It's just the small things.
well, that's
One
exciting to hear. Go ahead, Jimmy.
one quick random question, peek behind the curtain. Have you spoken to Eathan at all recently?
No,
No.
not
Okay.
even.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if you guys had a
last time I
relationship going
saw
into this
him,
or not. Yeah.
last time I saw him was in France in April. That's the last time I saw him, and he well, the only thing that I hope, and I'm gonna be honest, Eathan, if you're here or if any of your friends are here, just pull up with no injuries. All right, just be top level. Do your conditioning. Put in the training. I know it's not a lot of time that we have before the battle now because this bum was bitching out or whatever. But just do your conditioning, all right? Just get that done and stay your A game. That's I just want a good fucking battle. And for anyone who knows Eathan or whatever, just tell him I said it. Unless he's here though.
Well, I can
Well,
tell you, I know Eathan is training hard and is pumped up for this one as much as you are. I mean, again, we're all excited on our end to make this battle happen. And, like we talked about with everybody, this is the beauty of the league. You're going to get the matches that you're not expecting. You're going to get the matches you're expecting, and they're going to happen a lot quicker. So that's the fun part about it. But go ahead, Kaylin.
for sure. So, Alexander, my question that I get to ask is how many rounds do you think this was planning to go? I
Two
think the
rounds.
chat's curious.
2 rounds. It's gonna
2
be two
rounds?
rounds. Yeah, first round will be straight on power. Second round will be playing around, see how he's condition wise, but still putting on the pressure. I'm not holding back anything, and let's say this. I'll save the best for last. Yeah.
I love it. And, of course, my second question, if you win, if and when, who would you like next? I get the
Put him on the
fun.
spot.
Honestly, I've been thinking about it a little bit, and it could be a really good one, but it's more just because of the saying, but
Uh-huh.
because I was already about to take one of the brothers, so I might as well just take the other one and send both of them to retirement. So that would be nice.
I love
For
it.
those that didn't
I
catch it,
love
he's calling out
this.
Jacob.
They go from Go Brothers to Retired Brothers. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fair. All right, chat. Well, ask us any questions. We obviously have had a big show, a lot of big announcements so far, so we definitely would love to hear what you guys have to say. And before you go, Alex, any last words?
Yo, Mike, who's getting paid now, huh? Let's hope you speedy recovery. I'm gonna be honest. I want to see those pictures from the doctor because I don't think that you're actually injured. I think it's more here and here. So let's hope you're not staying in retirement for too long, and let's run it back if you get good again. Yeah, that's it.
I love it. Well, thank you, Alexander. As we said last time, and even more now, we are super excited to see you in Las Vegas, November 14th and 15th for the big showdown, 1v1 tricking versus Eathan Turner. Thank you again for being on with us, and we will chat with you soon.
All right, Alex.
Thank you guys, and I appreciate it. Take care. Stay safe.
Stay training.
All right.
Bye.
Wow.
I love how we all say the same thing. Wow.
Yeah.
He's
Alexander had
obviously got a lot of feelings. Yeah.
And, again, Alexander's been prepping for that battle for a long time. But I think one thing I noticed really quick is he is, obviously upset about the circumstance, but he's pivoting very quickly. He's pivoting very quick. He already had words for Eathan about how he thinks the battle's got to go down. I think it's a fantastic matchup. Again, both guys super well deserving. I think it's a great match. I did see in the chat somebody asked, does the winner get Mike? And this is for the interim title. So how that essentially works is, yes, the winner would then be facing off Mike at the next event. The only thing we're going to be prepping for is once we get some more clarity on Guthrie's return, right? We're still waiting to see with the doctors what that clarity looks like. But in cases, we might see Eathan versus Mike, we might see Alexander versus Mike, or we might see something different. There's a lot that can change between now and the next event, but that's the beautiful part again about the league. We're going to have some fun matches ongoing.
And again, just to emphasize, this is for the interim title. So just depending on Guthrie's timeline, whether it's him next or not, this will continue to be the title match, the winner of this one going for the next one. But of course, you got to give Mike the next crack at it if he's healthy and ready to go. So
For sure. I mean, obviously we talked about the turn of events. Injuries happen, things happen. But I think we still have an amazing title interim match right now. And I mean, these guys seem ready. Eathan was ready. Alexander, like you said, is slightly pivoting, but I think is still training, is still prepared for coming into this battle. And he seems to have his head on straight. And I think we're going to see a fantastic battle. So for all of our chat, that's just a reminder, make sure you grab your tickets. Definitely need to do that. There's links in all the bios where you could find out all of that information for Friday and Saturday general admission. We're going to have tons of athletes. We're going to have meet and greets. There's going to be so much going on. It's going to be like, I don't even know how you guys have fit all these things into 2 days, but more power to you. I know I'm excited to be there. So yeah, let's make sure that you go and grab your tickets. And let's see, do we have any questions? I'm going to say moderator Matt. That's like my favorite new thing to say. Do we have any questions from the chat? Ooh, when do we see the new floor made for tricking?
great question, Malik. So we bumped it to next week, just given the focus and attention we wanted to give on Mike's injury and the new battle with Eathan and Alexander. We are going to be showing that, revealing that on the next week's live show. So stay tuned for the official mat of tricking coming next week.
And Malik, what's up,
Sweet.
man? Yeah, it's gonna
All right.
be exciting. We're excited about the floor. We're excited about everything we're gonna be showcasing. I mean, you said it best, Caitlin. We got a packed schedule for you guys. We got tons of guests coming. We dropped the guest list last week. There's been since then multiple guests added, and I'm not gonna give away who, but there is somebody returning to the game.
There's one person we are very excited about, but next week.
We cannot say who. I don't think people are going to expect this person's back. And it goes back to, again, with the league. That's what I'm most excited about. You're going to see some of your favorite trickers come out of retirement back to the battle floor. You're going to see your current favorite trickers continuing to battle at an all-time high. And then you're going to see new trickers that you might have not heard of that are going to join the battle floor and become your favorite tricker. There is so much fun happening behind the scenes on that side. That's my favorite part of the job personally, is just, getting all these guys pumped and ready to go, get on the battle floor.
It's crazy. I'm so ready. Do we have another question?
I think there was one more question in the chat that's relevant. Yeah, Eathan was originally battling Daisuke, so that is obviously going to be changing. We are going to be shifting around some of the card and kind of doing this huge reveal next week. As Maguire mentioned, some potential really, really hot guests that are going to be added to the card as well. So stay tuned for that final kind of switch around. It's like one big domino after the title match shifts. Everything's off the table.
For sure. But I mean, I think you guys have done such a great job. And a lot of you guys do not know how hard these two work at constantly shifting and changing and staying on their toes to make all of this happen. So yes, there are going to be some amazing surprises next week. As always, our lives, I feel like, stay spicy. There is always something crazy going on. I wasn't expecting this type of crazy, but hey, that's part of that's athletes. That's part of these worlds. So totally fine. It's going to be still a great show and I'm super excited for it. But let me see. Okay, we just have, again, just a reminder of our tickets. Go grab your tickets. We're at Resort World November 14th, 15th. Just make sure you go grab those tickets, book your rooms, get all the things now. Do not wait till last minute. I promise you guys do not want to miss this. Anything else, Jimmy Maguire, before we go?
One last thing. Tomorrow is officially, we got an amazing extension from our friends at Resorts World for discounted rooms. If you are coming, the cheapest way to come is to get your room through our ticket link at Resorts World. It's the final time you can book cheaper rooms tomorrow, officially.
Awesome. Oh, look at that. I don't know, guys. When I see that logo on the side of the hotel, I'm going to lose my mind. And when I watch your video, that's going to be me part 2. Like it's stunning. But
I think
yeah.
the craziest part is that is actually like 2 football fields big. So when people come in person and see it, it's like another level of like insanity.
Make sure when you're
guys,
flying in, peek out the window. You're gonna be able to see it.
Yep.
yeah, get the window seat for sure. That's the only time you're going to want to sit in the window because you're going to want to look out. But guys, thank you again for joining us on our Wednesday live Adrenaline Tricking League. Any and everything tricking. We're going to have some crazy news next week. Please stay tuned and keep up with us. Grab your tickets, grab your rooms, and we will see you November 14th, 15th at Resort World Las Vegas. See you guys next week.